Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to tell you about some of my challenges with traveling and actually waking up today feeling a little bit of anxiety and what could be called homesickness. And I'm also going to show you around this really beautiful place where I am right now here in Bali in this courtyard. But first I want to show something that I have a crick in my neck right now, so if I look weird, if I look weird, that's why. Like, ow. I didn't wake up with it, but it arrived shortly after I was awake, and it has to do with some anxiety that I was feeling. So maybe if you saw my video yesterday when it's called "Does the Baby Need a Nap?" When I really noticed my mind starting to become like irritated with things, and I started finding fault with things, and I didn't like this thing, and it was too noisy, and blah blah blah, and I realized, oh wait, hi guys, hi Lotus, hi April, yeah, I'm happy you guys are catching me live too. It's 10:14 a.m. here in Bali, and let me just show you really quick. Hi Erica. So I'm in this sweet little courtyard right now. These cool statues. Everything's beautiful. Ow. My neck really hurts. I had a great massage yesterday. It wasn't from the massage. I left that feeling really soft and soggy and tired. I think. Nice. Oh, let's keep looking because there's just. So the Balinese architecture is so fun. Good morning. Hi Amanda. Hi everybody. So cool over there. Yeah, so I just came out of my 12-step meeting, and we start the meeting with a prayer, the Serenity Prayer. Maybe you've heard it. So it goes, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now, that really came alive for me when I heard it this morning. So I was like, oh, it's exactly what I wasn't doing yesterday, or what I saw, the challenge in my mind was that these things that were happening that I can't change. I can't change what other people do. I can't change the traffic on the street. I can't change how hot it is. I can't change all of these things, you name it. I did this whole thing yesterday to go buy a holder for my phone, for my motorbike. So I really want to take you guys on a motorbike ride because I think you're going to like it, and it's also going to scare the crap out of you. So I really wanted to take you guys on that ride, and so I spent all this effort in like the heat of the day going to find this little adapter, and I finally picked out one that I thought would work, and then I drove, and it was just like, it's going like this, and then later on the whole thing just like fell apart, or the screw fell out, so I was just like super bummed about that. So again, that's the thing I can't control. So I was thinking about that prayer this morning, like, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Like, all right, I can't change this shit. Courage to change the things I can. And so in that video yesterday, I recognized, okay, I'm like starting to feel really agitated, really irritated. Honey, stop. What's going on? Oh, wait, you're tired and hungry. Okay, so what are some things I can change? One, I can change, go get myself a good meal. Like, go eat, right? I was pushing it off because it's like, oh, I want to do this thing, and I just want to do this last errand, and I just want to go get the thing, and it feels really important, I want to do this thing, and it's like, and I was just getting hotter and more tired. So beautiful, right? And so it's okay. So what can I do? Okay, so the thing, I can't change what's happening in the world around me, but I can control how well I take care of myself. And then also, I haven't been sleeping because I've just been through this big journey, and like last night I got the most sleep that I've gotten. Still woke up at 4:44. But another thing I can change is like my attitude of like compassion. Like, okay, honey, it's like imagine you have a little child who's getting all grumpy and cranky and shitty, and like you can like fight the child, right? Or you can have compassion for this child. Go, oh honey, I'm so tired. Do you need a nap? No, I don't need a nap. Okay, sounds like someone needs a nap, right? So those are things I can change, right? So I woke up this morning and I was still having like some residue of some like anxiety. You know, my PayPal stopped working. I got locked out of my PayPal last night, which is like, oh Monica, thank you for the stars, honey. I got locked out of my PayPal, and like there was just like a series of things that like didn't go my way. And so while I was tired, I wasn't hungry because I addressed that, but I was still really tired, so I was in this reduced state, and I really saw how it created some anxiety. So I woke up with these feelings of like, I miss my kitchen, I miss my food, like my tummy, like things are different, right? And so this, I think, are the challenges when you travel. It's like facing all of these things that are different, right? and so I actually did really, really great. First of all, I recognized, okay, this is just something that's happening in my mind. It's not actually true. What can I control of? What can I control? Okay. And then I think the biggest thing was that I stopped. I was about to like get on my phone and start like texting and doing things, but first things first, let me journal about this. Let me journal about my feelings. Let me like journal about what's coming up. And then I played some songs on my ukulele. Came back to the moment. Oh, that was the other thing. I've noticed since I got home yesterday, I have all these like red bumps on my chest, which is could be a sign of my liver is overloaded, because our skin is the first detox. So our liver is detoxing our body, and when our liver gets overloaded, we can have it come out in the skin. So my teacher in India would say the heat coming up. So something was coming out of my skin. So the thing that I was witnessing was something called a pitta aggravation. So I have too much fire in my system, and so the red spots on my skin is one indication. Watching my mind get really irritated, really anxious, it's another indication of the imbalance. And so essentially I was able to watch myself in real time go into this aggravated state but not get tripped up by it, recognizing the symptoms and understanding, okay, I know what I have to actually do to bring myself back. First I have to slow down, I have to be present. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, I'm going to need to drink some like cucumbers today, some coconuts, some aloe. So I've already had my cucumber drink. And then the other thing I did that was really, really, really great, yeah, it's 10:20 in the morning, is I logged onto the High Five Tribe this morning, and I swear to God, that it's medicine. There's so much love, there's so much good stuff going on in there that like, I literally went on there because I wanted to I make videos there. I wanted to make a video more in real time about the feelings that were coming up and just reach out and connect with people. And just going through the posts, it just like, it connected me to this sense of like, family and belonging and community in such a real way that like I came out of it, and like by the end it's just like, exactly, Missy, halt. Halt means hungry, angry, lonely, tired. So like yesterday I was starting to get irritated and I stopped. Okay, honey, what's going on? I was hungry, I was angry, I wasn't lonely, but I was definitely tired. And so that's the point where we like stop and address our needs, and that's exactly what I did. So actually I'm coming to say that like, yeah, I had some feels come up. I had some freaking feels come up. And I'm actually really glad with the way that I approached it and the tools that I pulled out to like deal with it, instead of like getting into story and like and like I want to run home and like no, like this is like a normal part of like when we come out of balance. Like when I'm at home, I'm in balance. Like I have my kitchen, I have my food, I have my dogs, I have all of the things that I can like, there's a lot more I can control there, right? So when I'm out in the world like this, I don't have all those things that I normally use to create that sense of balance. So this is when I'm really tasked with like, okay, tapping in my inner resources, tapping on like the tools that I have, you know, to keep myself balanced. So I was thinking about this idea, like a master, like the Dalai Lama, like a master, like a true master, is not someone who doesn't ever feel things. It's not like the Dalai Lama doesn't ever have anger arise in him, or doesn't ever have sadness arise in him, you know? Like you're always going to have these triggers and these things come up. Yeah, Lucy, exactly. The master is the one who's able to see it and not react and not just follow that slippery slope downhill into the reaction, you know, right? The master is the one who can be like, okay, I witness, I have angry thoughts coming up. I witness that I'm irritated right now. I witness that like this stuff is moving within me in my human experience. Like stuff is happening. My humanness is like fully activated. Okay, how do I want to respond? Do I want to respond by like, yeah, I am getting a little bitten right now. Do I want to respond by like lashing out at people? taking my anger out on other people, finding some story to justify, you're not doing this, and this isn't enough, and this is not okay, and blah, 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 and this is like turn into like a Karen about it. Or can I like, okay, breathe with it. All right, yeah, okay, I see that I'm actually feeling agitated. What do I need? Oh, I see that I'm hungry. Oh, I see that I'm tired. Oh, I knew that I need to slow down. Oh, I need to get to a meeting. Oh, you know, oh, I need to cool down. So like literally part of my plan today, I've got one more meeting. We have this great, so the 12-step meetings, you have different ones, different flavors. So I just did one around alcohol, and then the next one I'm going to be doing is around codependency. So different flavors of addiction, and how do I like to run from myself and the pain by using something outside of myself to make me feel better. So, yeah, Shanae, you realize you have so many triggers. Yeah, okay, so you can realize you have so many triggers. Okay, great. You recognize the triggers. You have different approaches you can take. One, you can start to exert different boundaries. Say, actually, this isn't okay with me. I'm removing this trigger from my life, right? Or you can hold the trigger and be like, okay, this is my trigger. I am very triggered. How I normally respond is to get angry, to yell, to shout, to throw something, to blame other people, to go into victim mode, to go depressed, to, lash out in all the ways that we do. Or, okay, I'm triggered. How can I respond to this? So first, stop. Take some deep breaths. That's always good. I really just find that if we can just insert that sacred pause, instead of just jumping to the please or jumping to the anger, or like jumping to respond or jumping to guilt, jumping to blame, like just tumbling into the thing. Inviting yourself to first recognize, I'm triggered. All right, honey, stop. Okay, honey, wow, stop. What's going on? What's like you would do with like a kid who's coming to you like, okay, honey, what's going on? All right, I'm triggered. Okay, I'm triggered. I'm super triggered right now. Maybe the next thing is to like take some deep breaths. Hi, Michelle. I am getting bit. I am getting bit. Let's walk. Let's move. I'm in this like super cute little spot here in the garden of Wahoo Restaurant. So yeah, really learning to bring in that sacred pause, to stop, breathe. Maybe even like if you're triggered by another person, maybe you need to take a step back. Maybe you need to like take that moment to really recalibrate your energy. Yeah, let's look around. Ooh. Hi, Francis. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai. Oh, hi, Mikaz. Look at these cool guys. Ooh, wow. Listen to a nap. Yeah, listen to a nap. Listen to music, take a nap, feel better. Yeah, Carlette. There are all these different things. So, another thing is we can like reach out to a friend, or like if you're in the program, you can reach out to your sponsor. So this morning, I was really, feeling a little vulnerable, and so I did the work, I journaled, and then I reached out to the High Vibe Tribe, and I found all of this love and connection and support and medicine there. So it's like, where can you reach out and not isolate? Because that's also the thing. It's like if you're triggered and then you isolate and you don't reach out for help, that's just like a recipe for disaster. Yeah, Kara Brady says, acknowledging your triggers and plan of action instead of instant reaction. Calm yourself in the moment, breathe and think. That's a bit of what I've learned. Yeah, exactly. You know what I think, Kara, that's a really great point, is like, that's what you learned. And I think this is part of that journey with self-understanding and self-awareness of like, you gotta know yourself well enough to understand what are your symptoms, what are your triggers. Like for me, when I see these red dots on my chest, that tells me I'm overheating. It tells me I have too much heat in my system. And some other symptoms of when I have too much heat in my system is I get anxious. I get easily irritated. I get more controlling and like I want things to be a certain way. I get more selfish, right? Okay. So we learn ourselves, know thyself. You get to like understand what's it for you. And then what's it gonna be for you? Maybe taking a nap is your thing. Maybe going for a bicycle ride is your thing. Maybe taking the dog for a walk is your thing. Maybe like jamming out to your favorite music is your thing. Maybe retail therapy is your thing, you know? Hi, Roger. Oh, Roger, I just got so bit. I got so bit. Ouch. So I wrote a new song. You want to hear it? I played it for the High Vibe Tribe this morning. We played some songs. Oh, Sarah Elwick. Cool. Well, welcome. Welcome, girlfriend. I'm glad you're here. Man, those mosquitoes that just got me, like I don't even see them. Jai Ganesha, cool. Think before you say anything. I would say, yeah, Lisa, think, but also like breathe and ground yourself. Like ground in before you speak. Ground in before you laugh. Or laugh. Michelle, I just saw your comment. A long walk and laughing with people helps so much. Yeah, it's like, I feel like this is something Tony Robbins talks about. It's like, you gotta change your energy. Change your energy somehow. You know, if you stay in that same, you know, it's like you gotta break out. It's also why I love dancing. Like singing and dancing is also great medicine. So we each have to find our own medicine. So I found my medicine this morning. I was feeling what could have been called homesick. I was longing for something that was familiar. I was feeling uncomfortable. I was feeling out of control, right? And so there were several things that brought me back. But I mean, ultimately, the wisdom is in that serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, which there's a lot of, especially when you're traveling. The courage to change the things you can, like, honey, slow down, have some lunch. And the wisdom to know the difference, recognizing, okay, I actually can't control what that other person does. I can't control the weather. I can't control the traffic. I can't control PayPal not working. I can't control this, that, the other, right? Let's keep going. Heather says, thanks for continuing this page too. I don't have the funds currently for your High Vibe Tribe. Yeah, Heather, yeah, you know, listen, of course, I'm always going to continue this page. This is part of my dharma. This is why I'm here. Like, I love sharing. High Vibe Tribe is just like a smaller group, and maybe you can get there one day, and until then, don't worry about it, because we still have great communities here. We still have all of this awesome just energy that we share here, and I think that's what's important, is that we show up with that desire to be a part of something, right? And to practice the art of belonging. High Vibe Tribe is just a smaller group, you know? Different, more intimate setting. A different, more intimate setting, but this is great here, and I love having you here. Even if you never send stars, even if you never contribute anything except just your attention, like, that's great. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I hope that you're getting something from being here. Let's keep looking around. Ooh, cool, right? This is the new song that came through yesterday. Ooh, look at this. Lana, how was my spa day? So, you know, they changed that spa. It wasn't, again, it wasn't the one that I was expecting. You know, yesterday was like a sort of like this little cascade of all the things that I wasn't expecting. It wasn't the way that I wanted, which is when I'm tired and hungry, I am especially selfish about life and the way that I want life. So I had a great massage. It was a 2-hour massage, but it left me wanting more. Like, she didn't do my feet as well, and I wanted like a cooler, darker room. All of my preferences flared up. So, so part of my approach to cooling down today, like my fire. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Because I'm gonna go to this spa where they have cold plunge pools, and I'm literally gonna go sit in icy cold water to chill out. Pam says, I do stars but not subscription. It'll be $70 a month for my face. It's too much. Yeah, Pam, then don't do it. Then don't do it. That's it. That's it. Oh, and Pam, I wanted to thank you about the, you know what, I'll thank you privately. Yeah, peppermint oil. Lisa asks, is there some way you can get a beautiful symbol of Bali for your land? Yeah, Lisa, that's a great question. I am thinking of getting a Ganesha, some sort of Ganesha carving or something for my land, for my house. Ganesha's really been, let's go. I'm going to play the song for you. Ganesha, which is this manifestation of the aspect of God which removes the obstacles from our path. So I've been working with Ganesha a lot in terms of like mantras and energy work, let's just say, chanting. And so I wrote a new song. So I'll play with you now. So I realized that when I was I made some other videos where I was playing music for you guys, but they ended up getting essentially like blocked by Facebook. They were muted, and it's because I wasn't playing my own songs. I was playing other people's songs. Now I thought if it was like official music in the background, that's what they didn't like. But literally they don't even like you to play other people's songs in the ukulele. So I've been appreciating more and more, oh wait, let me show you these flowers, that I really want to, yeah, just come up with my own harmonies. Look at those beautiful mimosas. So here's the one that came through yesterday. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai. Wait, how does it go? Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha, no, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 ah, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana. So it's a work in progress, but it's cool because, you know, Ganesha is the remover of obstacles, and it's like, all right, what's my obstacle to joy? What's my obstacle to peace and presence? Oh, my obstacle to joy is my tendency to want to control things when it doesn't go my way. My obstacle to joy is my selfishness. When I insist that life needs to go a certain way, and without going that way, then I'm going to turn into a little cranky baby. Oh, so how do I remove the obstacles to my joy? Well, take better care of myself, recognize the triggers that come up, especially when I lost my train of thought. I saw the thing. Oh yeah, so Virginia, you understand the words. What language is that? So it's in Sanskrit. So Jai means like victory to Ganesha. And now this is not to replace Jesus, Virginia. Essentially what we're talking about is, we're talking about God. We're talking about the one and only God who has, kind of think of it like, you know how you have one face, but you have different camera angles, right? And each of the camera angles, it's still your one face. So Ganesha is like one of the camera angles of God. And it's specifically talking about this aspect of God that removes our obstacles, that takes away the things that are in our way towards self-realization, towards God, like obstacles on your path towards health, like obstacles in the way of like deeper love and connection, you know? So that's what we are doing when we sing to Ganesha, or one of the other manifestations of God. We're singing to that element. So if you were to sing to Jesus, right, you would be essentially singing to this like divine manifestation of like perfect love, right? And it's all God. It's all the divine. So Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai, 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 Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha. And is like the ultimate sound of creation. It's like Om. It's like the sound of the cosmos, right? Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai 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 Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Om Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Ganesha Sharana, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Jai Jai. Why is it an elephant? Okay, good question. So Parvati in Hindu mythology, which are all just like archetypes representing these different qualities of the divine. Parvati is the husband of Shiva. And how did it go? Parvati's son is Ganesha, and Parvati went to go bathe at this pond. She went to go bathe, right? And she asked her son Ganesha, guard me so no one comes and sees me while I'm bathing. And so she's like, yes, mother, I will guard you. And Shiva came, and Shiva is Ganesha's father, but for some reason, I can't remember why in the story, but Ganesha didn't recognize Shiva. And so Ganesha's like, he's like protecting his mother, and Shiva's like, who the hell is this guy, right? And so Shiva cuts off his head. Shiva cuts off the head of Parvati's son. I think it's his son as well. Anyways, and then Parvati comes out and she's like, holy, what the fuck, you cut off my son's head, ah! So she's like losing her shit at Shiva, and Shiva's like, whoa, baby, I got this. So he goes into the jungle and cuts off the head of an elephant. And he brings the elephant's head back, and he's like, see, I got it! And he like puts the head of the elephant on this decapitated boy, and comes back to life, and bam. And that's why Ganesha has the head of the elephant, because his dad cut off his head. So why is he the remover of obstacles? I don't know, but that's why he has an elephant's head. It's interesting. They're just getting my right arm, but I have yet to see a single mosquito. All of these stories of crucifixion and resurrection. Jai, 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 so violent. Virginia, you're talking about Father God. Why don't you say God? So why don't you say God? It's real understanding God, your creator. I did say God. Didn't I say God? God. Actually, I would probably more likely say Father, Mother, God, because I think it has both qualities. Imagine you had a child who only had a father, no mother. Don't you think that child would be missing out on something, like, pretty important? Wouldn't you feel kind of bad for that child? Wouldn't it make a lot more sense if the child had both a father to protect and care and provide, and a mother to nurture and love and raise the child together? Like, wouldn't that make a lot more sense? Lord and Lady, we give thanks. Lord and Lady, we give thanks. This is actually my favorite food prayer. It goes, Lord and Lady, masculine and feminine principle of God, we give thanks for everything that gave its life or shared its life so we may eat May it nourish us in spirit and in body. And blessed be the cooks and the company. Jai Krishna. What does Jai Krishna means? Kanisha? G Kanisha? I don't know what that is, Kelly. Do you mean Jai Krishna? Hare Krishna. No. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Gatekeepers, I'm afraid of Islam. No, why would I be afraid of Islam? Why would I be afraid of Islam, Christopher? My sister is Muslim. Muslims are good people. Well, people are good. People are bad. People are of all religions. A religion doesn't make someone good or bad. I met a Muslim woman in a shop yesterday, and I said salam alaikum, because that's how you greet a Muslim. You say salam alaikum, which means peace be with you. And then she said wa alaikum salam, which is and also with you. Oh, peace be with you and also with you. That sounds familiar. Kathy, what does Jai Krishna mean? Tammy, where am I? I'm in Bali. I'm traveling. I'm in this beautiful little spot here waiting for my next 12-step meeting to start. So the next one is about codependency and all the ways that we make other people's reality more important than us, and the ways that we neglect ourselves trying to fix and caretake others. Yeah, people write ignorant comments. That's normal. We've been here for a while. It's normal. I actually am not seeing any of them. So, oh, Toby, thank you, honey. Nicole, you're a codependent also. Yeah, you might enjoy, there's a group called CODA, Codependents Anonymous. You might enjoy that group. It's great. Yeah. So, Amanda, plan for this week. Keep going to my meetings, keep connecting with my recovery community here. Probably check out a few more spas. I want to find some good spots in nature. Just keep playing songs, maybe come up with some new mantras. Wait, can I play that one? Let's try. Oh, you like this top? Yeah, I got this. This was a gift from Mexico. So, yeah. Oh, Maggie Mary. Oh, you moved to the Philippines. Nice. Yeah, Jane. Oh my gosh. We love the haters. So many lessons to be learned from them. And who knows, maybe being in this space long enough will turn them. Yeah, you know, I was talking... Luke made an amazing video yesterday, a reel about, like, what to do when people offer you hate. They come on and they project their stuff on you. And it's like, he said something to me. It's like, he asked himself, how, in the face of these people trying to bring me down, how can I endeavor to lift them up? So instead of going down with them, like, lifting them up. Like, wow, what a beautiful thing to say. So this song, I wonder if I can play it. It's all about singing to your higher power, that primal wisdom, like the universal wisdom that is like guiding us. So. Sanskrit. That was English. This bird. Okay guys, I have 10 minutes before my meeting starts, so I'm going to go get inside, get upstairs, see if I can't help put out some literature, help out in any way. Oh, this is great. Hi Lacey, happy to see you, honey. Look at that cool guy. The English is Sanskrit. Chantal, you remember when I started? Yeah, you remember how much I sucked. I like how that's, yeah. I'm glad I documented how much I sucked when I started, so we can see. Cindy, you wish you could travel alone. Honey, why can't you travel alone? Is it just the fear that stops you, or is it something else? I mean, like if your life depended on it, if your child's life was at risk, if the person you love most in the world was held to gunpoint, and they said, in order to save this person's life, you have to go to Bali by yourself. I bet you'd probably figure out a way to go to Bali by yourself, right? So it's not that you can't, you just, maybe you have a lot of obstacles in your way, right? Maybe you need to be singing some mantras with Ganesha. Oh, awesome, waking up to birds is the best part of being homeless. Yeah, I feel that. That's my favorite part of living in the mountains, but I'm not homeless. Kelly, can I go to the beach? I wasn't planning on it. Hi, Marlena. But this could be something that could be in the cards. Yeah, these chainsaws, something else. Cool, guys. Alright, guys. Love y'all very much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with me. Yeah, remember, we talked about in this video just like, what is homesickness? But a longing for the familiar, the comfortable, and also for a sense of control. Because especially when we get out into the world, we really lose the crutches. We really lose all the things that help us feel like we're in control. And so, yeah, that serenity prayer is really like a lifeboat. You know, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, oh, Kendra, I convinced you to try to travel on your own. You could do it, honey. You could do it. You can do it. You can do it. Just imagine the person you love. No, maybe don't. But the metaphor, like the person you love most was being held at gunpoint, and they said, to save this person's life, you have to travel alone. Like, you would do it. It would suddenly become very, very important for you to do. And all of the fears and the excuses and all the stuff in your mind would suddenly evaporate because you would do it for someone else. Because suddenly doing it for someone else would give you the power to do it for yourself. So why not, instead of waiting for someone else, take the power back and just do it for yourself? And that's all about the meeting I'm about to go to, which is all about how we stop doing things for, well, we're always going to do things for others. I mean, that's part of, you know, service. We want to be in service. It's just, we want to have a healthy balance. Oh, that's so pretty. Thanks, Shanae. Thanks, Lacey. It's a little zoomy zoom. Wow. That's beautiful. Love and peace to you, too. Yeah, Janice, remember to breathe. Remember to bring it back to the heart. Remember to ground in. Remember to check in with yourself. What do I need right now? Oh, I need to get away from all these freaking sounds of humans and get into the forest. Oh, I need a good lunch. Oh, I need to slow down and just enjoy the breeze. Oh, I need to enjoy where I am. Yeah, home is easy. Home is easy. There's so much more control at home, and that's, I think, a lot of it what it comes down to. And that's also why, like, letting go of control is like the ultimate lesson. Because if we can let go of control and really learn to be content wherever we are, whatever we're going through, then we're truly free. Smell it. It smells so nice. All right, guys. God, I wish I could. Oh, I wish I could smell this. It's so nice. All right, guys. I love you. Have a beautiful day.